Same here.
There it is. Looks so dilapidated. The perfect place to conduct field research for the natural sciences, though. Get what you mean, but it sure doesn't look like there's cutting-edge research being done in it. See some relatively recent footprints and tracks on the ground. Though if nothing else, it has certainly been in use. And I wouldn't be surprised if that professor was being held hostage here. Well, we can find out soon enough. Grime. Giant avian monster. Looks like a giant grime. Be careful. There must be its turf. Time to take it out. Back me up, Theo. Zeros? Understood. Catra. Rough.
Make it count!
Alistair would be...
There! Keep moving, Van!
a
Make
lot.
it count, Aaron! Have some more! Get going, kiddo! Going all in. Let's party!
Fire and water.
Keep it up! It's working!
Initializing drive.
Stew water.
Make it count! My move now. This'll hurt. Let's party! This'll hurt. Keep moving, Van. It's over. Stop right there. There.
Petra!
On that.
New water boost?
Go time.
Keep it up! It's working!
Out in the bag. You've got this, Agnes. Going all in. Initializing drive. Stop right there. On yes.
That aqua boost.
Yeah.
Petra!
They flinch.
A chance!
Probably one.
Make it count.
Nah.
Show me what you got. Here goes. Too slow.
It's not good.
On yes. I'm going. Blinking. Stop right there. Well, this sucks.
Anya's is bringing the ruckus. Let me tell you.
Stand your ground. This'll hurt.
Are you alright?
Keep moving, Van. It's over. I leveled up.
That takes care of it. Good work, everyone. That was rough. Something up, Katra? Well, it's just that this area is absolutely used for field research by the Institute on a regular basis. Yet I've never once heard reports of monsters like that one showing up here. And that goes for the monsters we found in the mining tunnel, too. We've got monsters popping up all over in places they really shouldn't be. One possibility does come to mind. Could be the abnormalities actually far below us. What do you mean? Why below? You are as sharp as ever, Mr. Arkride. I didn't expect you to connect this to the many other disturbances across the continent in recent years. Not so quickly, at least. Just going off hearsay, though. I'm guessing you're a lot more in the know about them than I am. There have been numerous cases in the past few years of disturbances in the septium veins causing abnormalities. During Erebonia's civil and international wars, or Crossbell's unilateral independence declaration and recent occupation, for example. Septium veins. I remember hearing about them in the past from Guienne, something about them flowing under the continent and being the source of all life. They're called dragon veins in the east. Indeed, interference with the septium veins has produced a number of distinctive phenomena. Among them is the emergence of new monsters, as well as existing ones becoming noticeably more aggressive. It has also resulted in the appearance of giant monsters from a higher plane known as cryptids. This is all news to me. That does sound familiar to what's happening here. Assuming there is a connection, then what's happening here in Basel? Still no sign of life inside the building. If someone was in there, I figured that battle would have drawn them out. Looks like we might have come here for nothing, but we still might find something useful in there. Yeah, I think we should have a good look inside just in case. Is that? I knew all along, but I won't tell you.
No,
Yeah.
that's the wrong way.
Come on. Let me go heal. That's been Rosette's MO, basically. He works for a company that basically knows everything and has their fingers in every pie. And because of that, she knows a lot of that information. And, you know, she just tells us when it's convenient to know, or somebody already figures something out. But she's rarely forthcoming with it right out the gate. There's rust everywhere and not a soul to be seen. That PC over there is plugged in. There's a cable connecting it to the orbital network even. Wonder if that belonged to Professor Callahan. Doesn't seem like he'll be able to get anything off of it. Afraid not. He's got it locked down hard. Allow me, my scanning software should have us inside within 10 minutes or so. Incredible. You're so fast and yet so precise at the same time. Thank you. Pressing keys on the keyboard, you know, it's a skill that only a select few know. And believe me, I fat finger everything. Almost too fast. It's almost like she's a robot. I'm telling you, she's been a robot this entire game. Y'all haven't picked up on this? Huh. This looks to be Professor Callahan's notes about the past few weeks. I finally found the investor I've been seeking. We exchanged messages a few times over the orbital network before a representative from the Anchorville company came to visit me directly. I already suspected that they were affiliated with the infamous A, and sure enough, he freely admitted as much. No surprise it was Melchior. He offered to give me almost unlimited funding in exchange for performing an experiment under certain special conditions. If I were to agree to all of those conditions, it would change everything. It would dramatically increase the speed at which I could do my research, fundamentally alter what is possible. After much thought and soul-searching, I agreed to a portion of their conditions in order to finally take back my place ahead of Cronkite. These are the bare minimum of conditions required for me to prevail. By using parallel distributed computing to harness the resources of the entire city, the preparations for my task are almost complete. However, there is still a vast wall that needs to be overcome. Climbing this wall is near impossible, at least not without accepting their final condition as well. I suspect I will have to wrestle with what to do on that front until the very end. But come what may, I must succeed. I must. He's being very vague in his notes to himself. For my goal is the realization of the seemingly impossible, the creation of nuclear weapons. Petra. Looks like we struck gold here after all. That professor with the glasses was right. This doesn't change anything, right? You still don't think it's possible he could actually pull off what he's claiming he can. Absolutely not. Not with modern technology. He would need to have stumbled upon something truly epoch-making to change that. A huge paradigm shift. Another singularity to use as an example. Even if that did happen, a lengthy process of testing, theorizing, and such would still be needed. That's likely why Professor Epstein and his disciples never realized the technology either. No, I think it's more likely that they deliberately chose to not even try. Still, those notes made it sound like he was close. Like he was only a step or two away, yes. He mentioned parallel distributed computing too, although I wouldn't hazard a guess as to what that final condition he mentions could be. Perhaps it refers to some kind of AI so advanced it could eliminate the need for decades of work. But how would they even create or obtain such a thing? Well, I think we found all we're going to find here. We should get back to the city. I agree, perhaps the CID, Guild, or Wren might be able to help.
What was that?
It sounded like the water splashing outside. It must have come from the swamp out front.
Maybe we should look into it, just in case.
Over there!
Agnes! Ketra! Don't look!
No! This can't...
Don't look. Look where?
Professor Callahan!
The cause of death was drowning. I suspect he was knocked unconscious before being thrown into the swamp. Send the body for an autopsy right away.
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on a minute.
I'll leave this to you.
Of course you will. This is out of your jurisdiction.
Why is a murder happening all the way out here? Just what are you people covering up?
We are currently conducting an investigation. This area is off limits.
We don't need your permission when a civilian is dead. Our code is all the permission we need.
Don't you realize this murder could go unsolved if you charge in and start disturbing the crime scene?
Pieces are just about coming together. Yeah, his abduction from the lab yesterday pointed in that direction too. But it's now crystal clear he made a deal with the Mafia, and this is the end result. Star bad all over again. The motive then was to stop the victim from talking and to make an example of him. Is it the same here, I wonder? How can all of you be so calm? Someone was just murdered. Don't trust me, I'm burning with anger on the inside. Those bastards have screwed us over again and again. And this is the perfect chance to make them pay for it. So you do understand what I'm feeling. They do, yes. They've both been through a lot. Sorry about what happened to the professor. But we've been finding more and more clues, which means we're probably getting to the heart of the matter. Which also means this ain't over, not yet. We've got to keep our cool if we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Can't pay him back with a hot head. Pretty sure the key to solving all of this is gonna be the final condition he mentioned in his notes. You remember the chaos in Crossbell a year and a half ago, right? It was all an oversimplification, but it all came about as the result of a technological singularity. That singularity gave birth to to superintelligence far beyond humanity's current capabilities. And after everything came to an end, it was lost again. That's quite a lot to take in. How do you even learn this stuff? And you think we're dealing with tech like that here? No, it was well established by multiple sources that it is impossible to replicate the technology that was lost. Of course, that doesn't preclude the possibility of humanity creating it themselves at some point in the future. That could be decades or centuries in the future, and even a year and a half ago, nuclear weapons hadn't been created. So it's a similar deal as what happened then, but still fundamentally different at its core. I feel like the thing that happened in Crossbell a year and a half ago was very much, I think I already mentioned this, very much in the possibility of being done. Because if you go play Trails into Reverie, you will see things are being done that just really can't be done. So it creating a nuclear weapon, seems like child's play compared to the rest of the things that were going on. Hard keeping up with all this. You don't think the Genesis could be what makes it different, do you? Good point. Yeah, I'd say you're on the right track there. Didn't Professor Cronkite, or was it Catra, that said that the older technology can't be used for this kind of thing? Puzzle piece that didn't exist in Crossbell then, but is part of what's happening now. The prototype orbments, they're even more of an enigma than artifacts and capable of bringing about miracles. If we assume they are involved here, then it makes you wonder just what a final condition with them in the mix would look like. So it does. That does seem like a valid approach. Not bad, small fry. Literally the only plot device that has been making a reoccurrence in every scenario and has been the cause for things that are unexplainable have been the Genesis. I thought we were all on the same page on that already. Did we forget that they exist all of a sudden? I still don't know what's going on though. We've already established that the issues with the orbital network in Basel were caused by parallel distributed computing. Then we have Professor Callahan developing nuclear weapons, which was thought to be impossible before being murdered. Plus the fact that this is so similar yet so different to what happened in Crossbell.
Should you ever find yourself stuck when trying to solve a problem, take a step back and look at the bigger picture. That applies to more than just research too, you know. It will be the key to finding your answer.
Oh, that final condition couldn't be. Interruption. Who's calling? Get off my
Yes? Thank goodness, I finally got through.
Ren, what's wrong? Don't tell me you already learned what we found.
Never mind that. That's just a diversion. Hurry back to the city right away. There's a tea party getting started over here.
The other characters need to be like, why do we care about a tea party? While Van is like, we need to care about a tea party. Okay, Ren bust out the sign.
Ren?
Oh my, looks like you got me. So, did you get everyone to safety?
We did, but what's going on?
There are archaisms running amok in the city. Must have been purchased from the black market.
They've only just arrived, fortunately, so we should be able to hold the fort until you get back. But you have to hurry.
Ren, we got cut off, huh? Signal must be experiencing interference, or perhaps it's due to the generators malfunctioning. Huh. How convenient that she was able to get across all the information that she wanted to before the signal was cut off. Why are they glowing like that? What's happening? Just learned the news too. Wait, but the signals stuff. What the heck's going on? I thought you heard the news. Hello? Look, it's Almada's high-speed airship. Hop in now. Heading back too. I want you to take care of preserving the crime scene and letting everyone else know what's happened. Yes, ma'am. Can't get in touch with the guild either. Then how did you just learn what happened? Now let's get you back to the city. What the crap? These guys serious? The city is. Why are they going after innocent people? Help, somebody help. There are still people trapped in the city. Going to heck in a handbasket real fast. Look alive, gang. Let's get these guys evacuated. Who's gonna pay us for this?
Come on! Activate sharks! You're stunned! One more! You're stunned! You're stunned! Not done yet! These figures look excellent. Put in good, Darren. Come on! Now, let's finish the job. Come on! Add some more. On yes. Here's a little more.
Are you alright? I cover indoors. We'll be invoicing Vern for this, so don't you worry. Huh? Okay, well thanks. We'll hold up in there. Like the watch out look? Looks at the person yelling? Yeah, exactly like that. I had a feeling we had that conversation a while back too. And I was like, this sounds familiar as I'm saying. What in the heck, man? Howdy. Just wrap things up here. That's not the... You're really out here charging people for during a terrorist attack? It was bad enough when you did it in Creole. Now it's time for this, Alvis. We need all the free hands we can get. It'd be best if we split up. There's too many of them.
Yes, you guys!
Shouldn't you be defending people? Odette, Albert, Ren.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're okay.
Looks like a ton got in. How are things on your end?
We evacuated all of the students. The other groups should also be somewhere safe.
I wish I had better news about the comm situation. I did what I could to give instructions to the police and the other bracers.
What? Since when? Wait, I remember Zin talking about you. He said something about the Bright family's youngest. Very reassuring to have you here. Curious as to how you saw this coming, but we've got more pressing things to worry about. Call it the council president's intuition. And besides, they can't just hold a tea party like this and not invite me. Well, I've no room to complain. I'll leave this to you. I'll leave this dangerous situation to a school student and a bunch of others. What could go wrong? An Erebonian incident? Ah. Makes sense to me. We'll back you up. Follow my lead. What the, friend? She's just on another level. Always felt like there was something funky with her. Mask off now, I guess. We just gotta roll with it. Let's move. Present, connect some dots for me. What do you think they're getting at here? To my knowledge, their goal centers around Professor Callahan's incomplete energy research. Valmata has reclaimed his work and seeks to complete it. And their target must be related to that research. I suspect they want to claim the nucleus of the city's energy and processing systems. No. You know where that is, Katra? The observatory. That was Professor Callahan's original research annex. That's where the OrbitalNet's mainframe is located too. Really? Odette, did you see that gold airship? Where was it headed? The Institute of Science, I think. I saw it flying over that way. Bingo. City's in your hands. Use your lackeys to make as much noise as you can to draw their attention. But of course, we're not lackeys, darn it. Make sure Armada doesn't get their way. Darn straight. This time, we're gonna beat them within a reach of their lives.
Hold on! You're not going too, are you, Agnes? Think about the situation. You'll be much safer with us.
Albert. Don't worry. I'll be fine. I promise. I'll be back soon.
Damn it.
Look at her. She's got one rough path ahead of her, but there she goes, charging straight forward with a sprint in her step. So let's follow her lead and focus on doing what we can here. Well said. Communications are still unstable, so I could use all the help I can getting in touch with everyone. Miss CID agent, my friends with the guild, Odette and Albert, it's time we got started. Let's do this!
Understood. Aerotrams are all at a stop. We'll have to take the road instead. Let's get to it. We'll have to keep a close eye out as we go. There might still be people who need our help.
Get to work! Come on! This is it! Pulse in and kick some ass! Gotcha! Man! Too slow! All you, Agnes! Here's a little more.
I can live with this.
Good work, Agnes. This is it. Activate shots. Come on. They're stunned. They're stunned.
Not the way, man!
There's still more. Next. Pulls in and kicks some ass. Sucker. A chance. There. Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional.
Supervisor,
there.
everyone, please be okay.
There are a lot of enemies in this area. I hope everyone in the workshop will be all right.
With Ren calling the shots here, they should be fine. Yeah, at least I'd like to think so.
Gotcha! On yes!
Stop screaming at me! Oh. Oh no.
Going all in. Here! Go time! Here! Couldn't take your eyes off me, right? You sure settled that score, didn't you? Come on! That's it! Close in and kick some ass! Come on! Activate charts! I'm all in! Gotcha! Man! Gotcha! That's how it goes.
I won't stop here.
Well, what'd you expect?
Inside the building, Chief. Whatever do we do? Bastards, fight 'em back, pick up anything that put a dent in 'em, pipes, wrenches, just find something. We'll show 'em why you don't pick a bone with engineers. Can't be serious, we don't stand a chance. Man's right, leave the fighting to us. Chief and Essie, why are you here too? Kantra, oh, I'm just so glad you're all safe. Boy, am I glad to see you guys. We'll take down the archaisms. Initiating combat.
Gotcha!
A chance!
What do you always use?
Let's party! Stop right there! Here goes! Have some more!
A chance!
Here's a little more.
Anybody hurt? No, we're all okay. I really owe you one. There's a ton of uber expensive testing equipment here. We'd have to pay if they'd broken any of it. I was looking outside. Same as here, cloudy with a chance of robots. The police and Bracer Guild are undoubtedly sending reinforcements. They should have most areas under control soon enough. On this communication, they're jamming the entire city. We can't get word out anywhere. I've got just the thing. We've got this emergency line here, and it's completely off the grid. We run it through our own system. That should let us call in help, and then we can start pushing these bastards back. I'll give you a hand too. Probably can't dispel it entirely, but I should be able to counter the interference enough to get some messages out. I mean, maybe, but I'd really rather you get yourself to safety. Be safe here, don't worry. Our front door is a bulwark. We'll lower it and hunker down if we need to. That'll buy us all the time we could want. If you insist, just please be careful. We're headed for the observatory. That's where they seem to be after. Professor cared deeply for the place. Won't let them ruin it. Made up your mind, huh? I can see it on your face. There's no way I'm talking you out of that. Just be careful. You guys take care of them, all right? We leave Kantra and the observatory in your hands. You got it.
No need to be shy. You again. No need to be shy now. See you again.
I like this music. It is nice. Where did all these things come from? Someone help? We're so close to the church, too. What are monsters doing here of all places? How many of them are there? People need help over there. It's Heidi and Barnaby. Andrew, is that you? We'll distract them. Please get yourself to safety while we cover you. Get out of here, bud. Alright, come on, quick.
Activating sharks.
Look.
I'll take you on.
Make it count.
Activating drive.
Have some more. Here's our chance. Pull out all the stock. Initializing drive. Too slow.
Oh, that's still hitting it. Nice.
There.
Good, looks like they made it to the church. That's a relief, but that means there are still people outside caught in the crossfire. They're gonna go after the kids and elderly, too. Sucker rust buckets. I don't know what else was to say instead of that one. It was bad enough inside Giscard's building. Anybody outside is up a creek without a paddle here. If we find anybody else out there, we'll help them to the church or the inn, wherever's closer. That should be safer than the workshop, at least. No heavy equipment for the archaisms to target there.
I'm sorry, I know we're in a hurry, but can we stop by that house?
That is Professor Hamilton's residence, correct?
Sure thing. We just gotta be quick about it.
Get to work. A chance. Too slow. You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Pretty hot shit, man.
We're cornered. They're coming from the Institute, too. It's looking good. Only I brought my sword. Darn this. Sasha, gonna have to take a risk here. Wait, no, Julian, don't do it. I know you're trained, but... No need for the heroics. We got you. There are people there. Quick. Julian, Sasha, are you okay? Yes, we're fine, but... you're her work colleagues from yesterday. Leave these things to us. Keep those two safe for a while we fend them off. Got it. Be careful.
Keep your guard.
Activating drive.
A chance.
Good luck.
There. Keep moving, Van. Go, Catra. Sucker.
All these advanced military robots. If only I brought my sword. That's a good point, too. We owe you our lives. Thank you so much. I don't even want to think about what would have happened had you not been there. It was looking awfully dire. Were you two helping them out? Trying to, at least. We were rounding up people up inside the inn, but then we heard screaming from outside and we went back out again. Picked up those two, and that was when those monsters jumped us. I should have been able to fend them off myself, but darn it, I'm pathetic. Don't blame yourself. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. I agree. We only made it in time because you held them off. Either way, there's no time to think about all that. We've got to keep doing what we can now. Oh, we got in touch with Ren, too. We've kept her in the loop and gathered all the students we could here. Yeah, we saw her earlier, too. Newtown is in good hands with her helping there. You two take care of yourselves. We will. We just don't want to leave anybody behind. We're directing everyone to the inn or the church, right? We're just in that area ourselves. Yeah, managed to thin out their numbers a lot, too. Those two places should be safe for the time being. Alright then, let's make our way back there ASAP. For Lyle and Chignon are worried about us both. Take care, everyone. Thanks again for your help. Glad we decided to stop by when we did. I dread to imagine what would have happened otherwise. They mentioned that archaisms are spreading from the Institute, though. That concerns me. Yeah, by now the place is probably crawling with them. Heck, probably even worse there than it is outside. Whatever Almada wants, it's in the Institute. I really hope everyone's okay. Please be safe, gang.
Looks like the game's on here.
Come on! Engaging enemy! They win! Go! Run! Here! Yeah! They win! Go! Go! Here! Go! Go! Come on! They're stunned! Next! Go! Run! Here!
The heck were you aiming at thing, man?
We can win right now.
There! Yeah! They win! Here! Here! They're stunned! Come on! Not done yet! Here! Come on! Yeah! They're stunned!
Nice. That one.
Save. We could do a safety mark here, or we could just go on.
Great.
You're a true professional, Van.
I wonder if I'll get something for fighting these. I'll go ahead and fight those. Just in case.
Get to work! Yeah! They're stunned! This is it! Activate charge! I'm all in! They're stunned! Gotcha! Man! Too slow! Make it count, Aaron! There! You've got this, Anya! Here's a little more.
I can live with this.
Good work, Agnes.
I did not get anything. Prize is nobody. We gotta check these. And we've gotten the west side evacuated. East is taken care of too. We've cleared out the enemies on our end. Area secured. Quick, give me a sit rep. Sounds like we're doing just fine. Let's get the next area cleaned up. He's taking orders from a child. And that darned runt is a thorn in my side. She just had to go and ruin everything, didn't she? Without her, this wretched town would have blossomed into a symphony of screams. Instead, we have this boring farce. We should count ourselves lucky we got anything out of this. We weren't expecting the Spriggan and all the rest. Once we get an opening, we retreat. Leave the real objective to them. Fine, but after Tharbad and this, they will pay their dues in time. In the meantime, I'll sit back and watch them squirm. Go ahead, and fight all you want, but in the end, chaos will consume you all. Ooh. Oh, there's mechanical monsters coming.
The aero trams are inoperable. Use the bridge to cross into the artisanal district. Evacuate into the church for the time being. Bracers will be there in roughly 10 minutes.
Dang, you're okay. You made it, and roughly 2 minutes ahead of what I expected at that. Just about. You're weirdly calm with everything going on. He just has a coffee in his hand, too. Did an Armada come through here? They did, as I predicted. Professor Callahan's death also did not come as a surprise. I have implemented security measures to temporarily block all unauthorized internal interference into the laboratories. As a result, my work in the city has been complete since noon today. In light of that, I would be well within my rights to be out of the city by now, but I owe the students at least this much. That is why I have been assisting the one formerly known as Kitty with evacuating everyone while awaiting your arrival. Dang, you're really going to leave. Can't believe you were able to conceive of effective countermeasures to that parallel distributed computing in such a short time. Don't really care about what goes on in that head of yours, but I see you're at least willing to cooperate with us some. I know there's a lot of archaisms inside, but did we see the last of the people in the building leave? All the faculty and students of Aramis, together with tourists and others accounted for visitors have left. However, security camera footage captured a young woman with mint-colored hair and a young woman adorned with bandages inside. Or a young man with mint-colored hair. A bracer and 2 police officers also passed through here earlier and have yet to return. So that sadistic bastard is here. So is that puppeteer we met in Tharbad. I'm worried about the bracer and the police officers now. They're part of the Mafia. That deceived Professor Callahan and cast him aside. I won't let them make a mess of Professor Hamilton's home a moment longer. You're going inside then. Surely you know that this is no task for a researcher. Please continue to help with the evacuation efforts, Yang. Don't worry about me. I have Theo and Zeros with me. We'll keep them safe, of course. There's no way this is ending peacefully anymore, but we'll at least try and stop things from getting any worse. Don't overdo it, then, is all I ask. Even if you do have Theo and Zeros with you. I know, I won't. Alright, let's save and mark.